Hello. Is this started yet? I think it is. So, alright, let's just jump into the game. Hello, everyone. This is just a simple tutorial. Simple tutorial to Starcraft for those people who just got the game. Alright. So first thing you wanna do when you get into the game is select your main building, which would be like command center, nexus, and hatchery. So first thing you wanna do is build a worker. So for Terra, it'll be S, so hotkey. S. So click S, send worker to mine, split, and that's it. Rally. So it's just 3 simple steps. Okay. The first, what I noticed that most new players don't do is hotkeys. So basically, it's important to hotkey your units, buildings, especially to macro, and units to you can just simply call them wherever you want, wherever you are. So to set, for example, to set a unit or a building to a hotkey is by pressing Control and a number on your keyboard. So 1 to 0, Control 1 to 0. So I'll set this SCV to 1, and alright, so we can set okay, so now I have hotkey I have SCV hotkey to 1 and barrack and command center hotkey to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, as you can see over here. So you can now explain the uses of shift key. The shift key can be used to add units to a selection, or you can reduce units from a selection. For example, right now I have selected all SCVs here. I can hold shift, press 1 by 1, it reduces SCVs 1 by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no more SCVs, left 1 only. Alright. So I can also do this way. For example, holding shift, I can select slowly. I can select this. I can add it to my selection. Alright. One thing in Starcraft is that I find very useful is setting area hotkeys. For myself, I set it to F2, F3, F4, F5. You can set this in your hotkeys. Actually, you set it outside of the games back in Battle.net before start the game, so not in here. So to set a area hotkey is you just hold shift and the F keys which you selected set. So let's say I want to set this place to shift to F4. So shift F4. My unit producing area usually is F2, and my natural will be F3. So F4 to go back to my mineral lines, F2 to go to my production lines, and F3 to go to my natural. Okay, for most maps, attacker can just hotkey with 2 barracks and one barracks, two supply depot and 1 barracks in the middle. Damn, I can't seem to say what I want to say. Oh, I'm just simply playing because I'm just explaining. Alright, okay, so what else? I'll just use the cheats then. Cat food for prawn guns, and more dots. Alright, I think that's enough. I think there's another like okay. We can also use one thing is that most people don't know is that you can queue commands. For example, you like want to queue commands to tell the SCV to walk in circles and then build a supply depot. So you can just do this, holding shift and click move, then that's it. And you can tell him to, after building, go back to mine minerals, and that's what it is. Alright, so okay. Alright, so right now one example is of the control and oh, I haven't shown the control one. Okay, so okay, so for now I want to select all the marines, but I wouldn't want to hold shift all the times. Hold shift, this is the traditional method we showed earlier. To select all the marines, holding shift and just select marines. So the easy method will be holding control. We can double click, or we can just hold control and click the marines. Personally I prefer control click marines, or we can just double click. Okay, so right now for example we want to remove all the marauders from the group. We can just hold shift and just click on the marauders wireframe 1 2 3 4 and it's gone. And just press control 1 and now marines are the only things in control group 1. Or we can do a faster way, which is hold control shift together and click on the marauder wireframe, and there, all marauders are gone. Much faster method to do. And for example, or another example is removing marines, control shift, click on the marine wireframe, and there they are, they're gone. So 1A, 2A. A is the attack hotkeys. Well, I think most people know that. So I guess aside, let's see, area hotkeys, area hotkeys. So just a simple refresher. Holding shift, you can remove units from a selection, or holding control, you can select all units of the same type. And we can also use shift when I want to add units. For example, shift hold, I just want to select marauders 1 2 3 4 marauders, or we can just use it to remove. Okay, control shift, press together, control shift marauder. Alright, so I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and that's it.